Anywhere is fine. All right. Wow, for some reason that felt like March. For us, definitely, that was a great game. That's a historic program. Great tradition, and Mitch does an amazing job. I'm just super proud of our guys, especially this guy to my left, Tyrell Morgan. Had an injury that sidelined him on last year, second game of the season, and then we turn around and a freak accident at the rim trying to make a basketball play, and he gets clipped while in the air and gets concussed for another 2 games. Second game of the season, it just seems like deja vu all over it. But he was able to overcome those things and remain truthful to who he is, and stayed a prayed up believer. And I couldn't be more proud of this young man, and I'm so glad that he's walking in his truth and had an opportunity to show who he is and what he can do today.
Maybe for both of you, just seemed like you were in pretty good shape, about 10 points up, and then all of a sudden Princeton went on that run, regrouping after that. Just what do you have to do? What did you do?
I just believe that's where our identity shows. This team is full of adversity. Day to day we fight, we go to war with each other. So I feel like in those situations we are prepared. We just pick each other up through those times, and make sure we just compose.
Well, I saw what they showed against Duquesne, what they showed against. I mean, you name it. Their first 4 games, I think they were behind in all of those games. At some point. So they're resilient. They always believe that the three ball is the constant equalizer. And they can come out and make enough for those. They can stay in the game. So most of their first 4 games they were behind, and some of those were double digits, and they were able to fight and claw. So I knew it was going to be that type of game at some point. And I told our guys with under 4 minutes left, this is when you find out what you're made of right here.
Coach, you probably don't play a lot of back-to-back games, whereas in the Ivy League they actually do that quite often. What do you think is the key to winning on a back-to-back?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think we won our first championship during COVID, and in the Sun Belt we played back to back. And I think it's about controlling the controllables. I think you got to be careful with the messaging the night before the second game, whether or not you win or lose it. And I think we have a term that called 1 day better and controlling the controllables. So we only address the things we can get 1 day better at. So we typically don't watch the film with them from the previous game. We didn't. It's only little snippets that we may watch, 1 or 2 plays max. All right, and we focus on the task at hand. But obviously, rest and recovery and our messaging is extremely important.
This is the first time your program has ever played Princeton. It's the first time they played you. Also, it was the first time that your program played any team in the Ivy League conference. What did it mean to you? And Tyrell, we can talk about this if you'd like. What did it mean to you to play an Ivy League team, play a really storied program like Princeton, and to come away with it?
Yeah, you want to win every game you play, but also you want to have stories that are associated with the type of team and the type of programs. Like Pete Carrill. You remember watching these guys in the NCAA tournament and things of that nature, and have an opportunity to, Rel probably got to dig a little bit deep in the archives than I do to know who those people are, but. Just having the opportunity to coach with Jimmy Tillett at Sanford and coach the Princeton system over there, it touched me a little bit to be participating in this game for sure.
For me, I just feel like it's a good experience. Just competing against other conferences. Uh, and it's fun to show what Sunbelt basketball is about overall. I feel like that's the main thing for me.
Coach, your team shot well tonight, 50, almost 56%. And Tyrell, you were amazing, 9 for 14 overall from the field. That's hard to do on a back-to-back. How did that happen? What do you attribute the hot shooting to?
I just say staying confident. Just believe in each other. We practice every day, rep shots every day, and I just feel like games back to back, we just stay together and just locked in. I said,
That would play inside out a little bit. I thought we were able to get 2 feet in the paint and make some good passes, and then those guys started sharing it, and then we didn't care who got the credit tonight, so we shared it, and then Rel had it going, so we just looked for him. So I think credit goes to those guys and the character and just the camaraderie for sure. Thank you guys.